Soska Sisters from Days of the Dead. They talk about all things Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So if you like Buffy and the Soska Sisters, this is heaven for you. Made my high school self feel a little bit better, you know. I loved Buffy in high school and nobody else did, so I was kind of a weirdo, but that's okay. That's why we're all here, right? This episode is brought to you by Value Sesh, delicious Delta-9 THC gummies and taffies and honey sticks. The absolute best. If you sign up to our Patreon, they will send you a free bag. But if you don't want to do all that, you can go to valuesesh.com, use code SCAREDY and get a discount. And then head over to fright-rags.com, use code SCAREDYFAM, get yourself some shirts, pajamas, lunch boxes, hats, socks, toys, all kinds of cool shit over there. So just go do it, okay? Enjoy this episode with the Soska Sisters. They are amazing.
Hi! Looking crowd, wow! You know the best looking people come to our panels?
We have the sexiest, most brilliant based fans in existence. I love you guys in a sexual and literal way.
There's no kids in the audience, so we're okay with that. Oh wait, who's gonna sit there?
I don't know.
Wait here.
I'll sit here.
There's one child in the audience, the puppy. A fur child.
Oh my god, that's... Oh. It looks like the dog from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, kinda.
So cute. It's a Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh. I want the dog on the stage with us. I want to see... Yes! I want to see the baby. Hello, baby. Hello.
We finally found the third Soska sister.
We did. Hell yeah.
May I touch?
Hello.
She's so tired.
What is the dog's name?
Her name is Vanellope.
Vanellope.
Girl, you look how I feel.
She's been up working since 4 a.m. She says, Mom, I'm tired. Can we go to bed now?
She's a tuckered out little doggo. Does
God
anybody
bless
have
every
questions for Vanellope? Yes.
When you have a long day like today, where you start at 4 a.m. and you don't know when you're gonna get home and you're in Las Vegas, what do you do to maintain your chill?
Guys, and remember that. Remember that for yourself.
When you guys need to reach down.
Welcome, you guys, and Vanellope. How are you all doing? How's your year been? Your day?
Oh, really, really good. You have all spoiled us freaking rotten. So thank you.
What have you gotten?
Love.
A lot of hugs. A lot of hugs.
Love and hugs. What's been like the most interesting thing you've signed, either today or maybe ever?
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever?
maybe ever. There's got to be maybe something that sticks out there.
We're huge comic book nerds. And this dude came in and he had like one of these old school giant Marvel encyclopedias. And everyone who'd ever worked for Marvel had signed it. Like there was Stan Lee, there was guys who just drawn on the characters, and he's like, "Cause you guys wrote Black Widow. Here, write this." And he was showing me, and he's like, "Yeah, this is almost worth 6 figures and everything." And we're like, "I don't want to even touch it."
I signed boobs before.
How many?
Both of them?
All right, fair enough.
What's the most interesting thing you've ever signed?
A poster.
That's cool. You're in Vegas. That changes this weekend.
Oh, okay, hell yeah. I'll sign.
Autograph the dog.
With consent.
I don't want to tag the dog. Oh my gosh.
I kind of love love the chaos of this interview.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
love the chaos of this panel. It's great.
Oh, that's how we do it here. Yeah. We got a Greasy Strangler super fan over there. Have you guys seen the Greasy Strangler, I assume? Yes?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I was showing him my boots, but it wasn't foot, so it was close. It was close.
Oh, you said boots.
I was showing my boots. Hi, Mary.
Hey, there we go. Please come up here. Show everybody. What's it like seeing this stuff that you guys you create? Now you just have super fans that
Every
are.
time I see American Mary, she brings me life.
Yeah.
It's
Babe!
killing it. Absolutely killing it. Woo.
Oh yeah.
It means so much because, there are characters when you're younger that meant a lot to you. And even in your adulthood, you'll find a new character and they kind of either resonate with something also already in you or something that you wish was in you. And I'm so glad that Mary is a character that is a survivor that so many people have connected to. Because if you look at what Mary does in the movie, I mean, it's not very nice.
That's nice.
But you're on her side the entire time.
Good for her.
Good for her. What are some of the characters that when inspired you when you're younger that you connected with in a movie or a TV show?
Elle from El Mariachi and Desperado. And
Yeah.
I watched Desperado over and over again.
And it was so funny. So we followed in Robert Rodriguez's footsteps to make our very first movie, Dead and Poker in a Trunk, for $2,500 in 2008 during the
Canadian
writers'
dollars,
strike.
it's worth nothing.
How many times did you read Rebel Without a Crew?
It was our Bible. It was on set. We read it inside and out constantly. And half the city thought the whole city thought we were insane.
They're right.
Half of them thought we were insane and they would help us, and the other half was just kind of laughing at us. And word got out to El Mariachi himself, Carlos Gallardo, and we started talking, and I was like, there's a role for God in my movie, sir, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, we'll drive down to LA and shoot you. And he's like, yes, I will be in your movie on one condition. I was like, what? He's like, you do not pay me. I was like, oh, we don't have money.
We can't afford
Bro, we were gonna pay in sandwiches anyways. That's what we got.
We can't afford that.
a lot of characters in comic books growing up, like Storm and Rogue. They had a really beautiful friendship that was kind of, they hated each other at first because if you don't know, Rogue started as a terrorist. Bad mom, bad situation, and then when she joined the X-Men, Storm's like, I will not serve with a terrorist, she will leave. And then Storm eventually takes a bullet for Rogue, which nullifies her powers. And
Chris Claremont run, really good.
I was reading as a kid, so I didn't realize that kid books existed. So a lot of the content I read as a child was like Stephen King and Anne Rice, and then they'd be like, read this, and I'm like, this is for babies. But yeah, Xena also. Big. Big. And Dana Scully.
I think you're forgetting your favorite.
What are we talking about? Buffy!
Oh my God, yes.
Buffy will go out and slay tonight. Yes, Buffy. And it's nice to get, I think Buffy and Mary would be friends.
Mary is hard to she doesn't, you have to be a real summer to come into her winter. Like Beatrice, you have to be like that friend that always makes the plan. You have to be like that friend that always makes the plans. You're like, coffee date, my treat, you just show up with a dress, you got it.
Season 6, Buffy and Mary would hang.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, they are making new Buffy, and they're going to need people to direct these episodes. Just saying.
Hold your breath, guys!
I'm just saying,
Let's all pray, every night, just, let's hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's not a Joker, too. That's the greatest fear in my life, that there will be a Buffy episode that I'll look at and be like, did you guys watch Buffy, or did you just, make a Buffy show?
right?
I'm still gonna watch it. Oh gosh.
I'll sit there being like, where's Allison Hannigan?
What about Vanellope over here? Would you guys make a movie about or with Vanellope as the hero? And if so, what would it be?
Oh, wow. Oh, she'd be the final
Wow.
She's the final girl written all over her.
The final dog. Wouldn't it be funny?
Final good girl.
The final good girl! Well, Good Boy just came out. We could do Good Girl. Oh my god, the Soskas are making another feminist movie. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that would be so funny, and she's so feminine.
She's so cute. And we could kind of like trick it where there's like a human guy and you're like, or a girl, and you're like, oh, they're gonna make it. And then we can kill them like we kill everybody. And then you're like, the camera just like goes down and you're like, oh, are we the dog now? There's 20 minutes left. Okay, we're the dog.
Oh, that's cool. Every time someone dies, the perspective shifts, kind of like Feast, where you're not sure who's gonna live.
But the dog's through the whole movie, and and you can already tell she's the final girl because the final girl's kind of already there because she's taking off her glasses, she gets into her little tank top, she goes outside, it's raining, and you're like, oh, final girl
oh my
time.
god, does she get a little outfit that gets torn up throughout the movie so it's sexier?
Yes. And we'll have like a little lawn sprinkler that she can run through so she's wet, so she can shake out and be a little sexy.
I was about to ask that. I was about to make sure there was going to be like a random scenes where she's just getting wet for no reasons, like Jessica Biel in the Texas Chainsaw remake, where it's like.
There was reasons. It was Jessica. There were reasons. It was Jessica Biel. It's very important. Put water on her. It needed for the plot. It was a plot device.
Yes, every shower scene is important, just like fighting in hockey. We cannot do it without.
What? Yes, go.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you guys are ever going to work with Catherine Isabel again, because the chemistry you guys had for American Mary, like, that movie changed the way I looked at horror movies.
Oh my god!
From a feminist point of view, because, I do love movies like Nice on Your Grave, where it's a female revenge.
Fuck yeah!
Also still done from a male standpoint.
Yeah.
So, that was one of the first movies that I watched. I was like, holy shit, like...
Fuck off, thank you!
Female point of view, and Catherine Isabel was always my favorite.
Oh.
Ginger Snaps, of course.
I love her.
You guys just had this chemistry that was off the chain.
Yeah, like the joke is like she would be like the third Soska sister. We've done so many things together.
I absolutely love her. I don't know what her schedule is, but we are hoping to work with her again on something soon.
Let's just say we have a new movie coming out. You guys are literally the first people to hear about it.
Are we talking about the one that we're doing right now that we're doing meetings for within like the week?
Are you making another movie I'm not aware of?
No, because we're meeting about a lot of movies. This is
That's the one with the
kind of like sexy one.
There's and they hired us because they loved American Mary, and it's got this crazy, hilarious, psychotic role, and I was like, well, Katie wouldn't even have to act for this. I just have to dress her. She'd be perfect for it. So hopefully on that, I loved working with her on Mary. I loved working with her on See No Evil too. And it was so funny because on Mary, every time we said cut, she would say a joke and we'd be dying laughing. And I was like, Kate, I'm sorry, there's no jokes in this, really. You're so funny and no one knows. And I was like, next time, you're the funny one. And then when we did See No Evil too, she's so funny. And that, if you guys have never seen it, she is absolutely ridiculous. And there's this part where it's like Snow White. She loves serial killers, and Jacob Goodnight's corpse is at the morgue where she's throwing a surprise birthday party for her friend, as you do. And she wants to get it on with her boyfriend with the corpse because that does something for her. And she jumps on top of the corpse and like shakes her butt and gives him a kiss. Look at Kane's face, because he's smiling every freaking take of that. I didn't notice it till I was in editing. I was like, yeah, we were all dying laughing.
I miss Katie. I think she's such a wonderful actress, and she's also the kind of actress that will tell a producer to go fuck himself if he's out of line. And that's probably why you see her work less, because she doesn't suffer fools, and good for her.
Thank you, by the way. You were fucking awesome. That means a lot.
Does anybody else have any
Patrick, right?
questions?
3 times.
Right there.
Since you were talking about Buffy, I actually have Angel's tattoo on my arm.
He has an angel tattoo.
It's an angel tattoo? It is the one that's on his back.
That's amazing!
Yep.
Are you afraid of the Buffy remake? I think it's gonna be good.
They have a really really great director. I saw they have some nice nods, and Sarah's got some real teeth sunk in there, pun intended. I've seen some. I'm hopeful. Like I want to be hopeful about it. We know some of the cast. We do photography for charity work and stuff.
Sick.
And if somebody would have told me 20 years ago that Julia Landu was a friend, I would have been like,
I love her. Will you tell her I love her?
I will. She is the sweetest person.
I met her husband and I wasn't able to say hello to her at a convention, but we were gonna go say hello. I love her.
Deb, her husband he's so kind. We've known her since like 2018.
Aww.
And once she knows you, like you're like family for life for her. So I would
It's like
say,
a vampire. She invites you in and you get to stay.
Well, I went to a convention and she comes up and the first convention we met and she's like I'm having an after party and I'm not supposed to invite anybody that isn't big, but here's the room number, come up and like all you guys come live. And I walked away and I was like, that's so cool. Then I go, wait, Priscilla invited us to a but no, my question was favorite episode.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite Buffy episodes?
You go first. I used to actually, if someone asked me how I was doing, my answer was a Buffy episode. Today I'm the freshman. If anyone knows Buffy, you're having a hard time with yourself if you're the freshman.
Sometimes I'd be at conversations with dead people. I will tell you a funny story about Buffy. Because we were made fun of for liking horror movies, you probably won't know because you're all cool and we would have all been friends in high school. But we were very popular in high school. I'm sure everyone here was super popular, but us not. And they made fun of us and called us the Fitzgerald sisters, and then we watched that and we were like, oh, that's fucking cool. And we called, you're Buffy, and I'm like, fuck off, I'm not Buffy. And then I was watching TV and I missed the but I watched Hush without knowing what it was.
Yeah.
And I know, I think I will have to say Hush is my favorite episode because it was, we got to be we were friends with both Camden and Doug. And really sad to learn of Camden's passing and
The
how.
best guy.
He gave the sweetest hugs.
He was
so
such a sweetheart. At Seattle Crypticon, he, as a joke during the burlesque show, sat in my lap and then started to get out and was like, oh, you're not going anywhere.
You make your choice.
And that was one of the happiest memories of my life. But yeah, also, I don't think there's a bad episode of Buffy, but Hush is a really good one. The Body is great also, but for the opposite reason.
Yeah.
Every single night, same arrangement. I go out and fight the fight. Still, I always feel the strangest estrangement. Nothing here is real, nothing here is right. How are we the only ones who know the words? I've been making shows of trading blows, just hoping no one knows. I'm just going through the motions, walking through the park. Nothing seems to penetrate my heart.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
I was always brave and kind. That one's my favorite. Catering. Crawl out of your grave. You'll find this fight just mean a thing. Sure do like that swing. Thanks for noticing. She does very well. What's alright?
Can you do the whole episode?
Yes, we can.
But real quickly, you didn't ask this question. What would I have directed for a Buffy revival season?
Yeah.
I would have gone and I would have had Dark Willow living with Tara, and you would be like, fuck, Willow and Tara are alive and together? I love this. But you wouldn't know that Willow is dark right away. You'd just be really happy that they're together. But you would notice that Willow is a little bit stressed out about anyone seeing and Tara ever wanting to go out, and very protective. And the truth is the others are all coming because Willow has gone dark. She's got this whole Scarlet Witch fantasy life with a resurrected version of Tara that may or may not even
You're
be
gonna start
good.
Buffy by killing Willow?
No, because Willow has to be brought back from darkness.
There, you know
Who
what?
wanted to see a whole season of Bad Willow?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see it, especially with her against Giles, because they're friends. Rank amateur.
And she knows magic too. She could have brought like Vampire Willow. She could have brought Vampire Willow with her, and then there'd be like so many extra Willows, so it'd be like super hot. Okay.
And then pretend that was the preview for my series, so that happened, and then we have to do this stuff with the kids because it got too dark over there. Now there's a young Slayer.
Would you bring back Riley?
No.
Thank God.
No!
I'm so glad I'm not alone.
I hate
I feel justified now. Thank God.
Xander said she had to apologize for being mad at him for having another vampire literally suck him off. Xander, you're the shittiest friend ever.
Ugh.
Xander was the worst. Yes.
I was gonna say Buffy. I'm a huge Buffy fan.
Welcome to our Buffy panel.
I know.
Yes. I'm at home.
Buffyism, we're just like the bear. Undo it. But is there a character on Buffy that you guys almost felt could ever win the show?
Riley.
Riley was the closest, I think.
What about? I'm not a Dom fan.
You know what? It's so crazy because I look back. I hated Dawn. I hated Dawn with a fiery passion. And then I rewatched it and I was like, you needed her because everyone had grown so much. Everyone had grown so much. Nobody was a fuck up anymore. And it was like, Dawn! Here you go! My favorite was Glory.
You kind of are, Glory.
And where's my key?
Any other questions out there? Yes, Kimbo.
Any chance of another elevator season?
Kind of.
Yes.
Sadly, our parents for that series was GSN, which we love, and Blumhouse, which we love. But that's kind of like the Church of Catholicism and the Church of Satan working together, and they did not see eye to eye.
It was really funny to see them fight because we're not directors, we're just talent, so we just sat in our chair and they were like, you guys need more juice boxes? And we're like, mm-hmm.
They had silly concerns about censorship. Like, there's an episode where we had Nazis, and they're like, we can't use Nazis. And I'm like, why? And they're like, it's going to upset people. They're going to be evil World War II surgeon doctors. And I'm like,
Then who are they? Who are the evil World War II doctors?
we kind of know who they are or not. But we do have another game show that we're working on that is exactly like Hellevator, except it's not just in the Hellevator. It will go to many different locations because it's called Can You Survive a Horror Movie? And we take three of you, or three of groups of people that we won't reveal yet. And we put you through a horror movie told in 3 acts. And there are 3 things that you have to get in each act to be able to defeat the bad guy in the end. Whoever gets to the end has to face the bad guy, and if they don't have those items, they have to get them all in. You need...
The items you missed, like if your co-contestant died, will be in this final bonus level.
You need evidence to prove that the shit happened, a weapon to defeat the enemy, and the key to escape. And if you don't get it, you die.
And if you are a contestant and you don't make it through your level, Jen and I direct your kill scene and we murder you.
Yeah, whoever our big monster is, they'll come through and they'll kill you. It's great.
Yeah, we're, this is, I don't know how many people know this, but since last October, Jennifer and I have been working with Wu-Tang Clan. They're huge, right?
Obviously,
There ain't nothing to fuck with. So, Young Dirty Bastard and his business partner, Danny Hamilton, are huge fans of American Mary, and they reached out and they're like, we want to make a movie that's like American Mary and Hostel. Will you guys make that? And we're like, yeah. And after trying to sell it for like a year, it had like, they said it was too much sex and violence. And we're like, okay, we'll make something first and then we'll do the one with all the sex and violence. So we have a game show that we're making together, the How Can You Survive a Horror Movie? Yeah.
I hope
to kill all of you, or you can just take my money. Both is fair.
So,
We got a question.
oh, yes.
Yeah, so I watched American Mary for the first time recently. I was really curious. So there's one character in the movie named Alan Grant. I was wondering what was the reasoning behind him. So he's a Jurassic Park reference.
I'm so terrible at names. So yeah, it was from Alan Grant, and yeah, but Billy and Walsh was from Entourage because there's a crazy director called Billy Walsh. So one was Billy, but he's Billy Barker because I based him off of Clive Barker because I was like, oh, I love Clive. And then when I got to meet Clive, I was like, I named a character after you. His name's Billy Barker. And he's like, is he a bastard? I was like, he is. And he's like, good.
Yeah, but Alan Grant is our nod to Sam Neill, one of the greatest final boys or scream kings. And nobody really is like, whoa, Sam Neill's amazing. But even Jurassic Park is a horror movie for children.
It's scary.
I love him. I mean, you don't need eyes where he is.
And thank you for watching it.
Give it up for him. Yes. Does anybody else have a question?
Hi.
Yes.
It's a two-part question. One, will On the Edge, sorry, is it On the Edge or in?
Yeah,
Yes, On the Edge.
Yeah. Will On the Edge ever be a physical meter anyway that we can watch it? And are you guys working on a Yara live action?
Oh, good questions. Do you want to do one or two?
I'll do one.
Okay.
So on the Jennifer and I they've always said we make really edgy, controversial movies, and we were like, I don't know, they all feel super safe, and we're like, but we're about to turn 40, let's really do one that's crazy, and every director was doing a COVID movie. So we decided to do a movie about kink culture. Because, you know, there's a lot of stuff that body mod was the last thing we did, but kink culture, people don't really understand it that well. So it's about a man who hires a dominatrix for a 36-hour session who just might be the devil. And Jennifer plays the dominatrix, Mistress Satana, and it's freaking amazing. And the lead is a very good friend of ours and a fantastic actor, Aramis Sitario, also known as Tommy Pistol, who's an adult film star. And he is...
One of the greats.
Tommy! He was so phenomenal. And it is sex and kink and religion, and it talks about what kind of experience you might have gone through as a person, that this is a very consoling catharsis experience. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, kink culture is just smacking the shit out of each other. No, but sometimes. But there's also the aftercare, which people don't understand, because a lot of people go through such traumatic, horrible experiences that there's nobody that's like puts them back together. And you know, all these sessions are different for different reasons, and we wanted to be like, instead of people being like, you're a pervert, it'll be like, oh fuck, I understand the pervert, maybe I'm a pervert too. And that was the thing. And it was amazing because we had a world premiere at Fright Fest and it went wonderful, and we're like, oh fuck yeah, we're gonna sell the movie. The next movie film festival we went to was South Africa, where we were banned completely. The movie can never be shown, and Tommy got nominated for Best Actor. So what does that mean? I don't fucking know. So
I didn't know South Africa was so religious.
I didn't know the whole world was so religious. I mean, you look amazing in it. Tommy's amazing in it. It's fun. She's like saying whole Bible passages. It's a trip.
It's the most fun you'll ever hear Bible stuff being talked about. Plus, I wear a slightly cuter outfit than the priest, but not by much.
So when we made it, some studios were like, because everybody's been in COVID so long, we're gonna go super edgelord after. We're gonna have sex and we're gonna have violence. And I was like, cool, this movie's gonna be perfect. And then we went to the market and people were like, oh, it's about a dominatrix and her client. We're like, yeah, he's a porn star. Yeah, but she does this and yeah. No. Absolutely not. So we're still trying to sell it. We're hoping to find a really good distributor, but I was shocked at how, what's the word? Not shy, not conservative. Prudes! I was shocked at what prudes they were. I mean, we did American Mary and we had the most beautiful clitorectomy ever, so you can imagine how these kink scenes are shot. They're absolutely freaking gorgeous. Maybe we should do like a midnight screening or something and just like, you know, just build some hype.
I don't know why we are. That's the thing we should do at the other thing, that we have to do an event. We should do a surprise screening.
Oh, we're doing a surprise screening. We'll do a surprise midnight screening of On the Edge, and then you wonderful people can be like, I want to see Jen as a dominatrix.
Thank you. It's basically a guy literally, a guy literally wrestling with his Catholic guilt.
Yes.
Something happened outside of his control, and he didn't have a loving response from the people that were supposed to be loving to him, so that his version of love just became skewed. And Mr. Satana, angels to some, demons to other. She's might come up at the beginning. You're like, oh, she's a bitch. But as you go through it, she's really this beautiful maternal figure. And I have a lot of friends who are sex workers. And I remember Aramis saying that you don't want to do a movie with me because, people will think less of you. And I was like, I love you. And go ahead. I don't want those people to think anything of me anyways. If they think less of me for acting with you, who happens to be a phenomenal actor, by the way.
Good. You're going to cry when you see it. He's so freaking good.
You're going to cry when you see it. He's so freaking good. And yeah, it was, thank you. Thank you for knowing On the Edge. Thank you. And what was the second one? The second one was a Yaira live action. If you guys haven't been following, we've been writing comic books for the Rippaverse, and it is an independent comic book company.
Oh, this is a guy.
Oh yeah, that's the Horseman. We don't write him, but he's cool. He's like the Punisher, and he's like Batman on a budget or a well-adjusted Punisher.
Written by the guy who did Batman for like 20 years at DC. We just stole him.
Yeah, Chuck Dixon. And we write a character named Yaira. She's like, she's like a really pissed off Wonder Woman with ice powers. And she does whatever. She's an anti-hero, but she's kind of like her own hero. What she's doing is heroic where she comes from. But on Earth, she's not heroic. She just causes a lot of fucking trouble. And we did a teaser live action with her. And we've actually, part of one of our campaigns with the Rippaverse was to unlock more live action. And we did unlock more live action. So we do not know what we'll do next, but maybe Bloodruth, which is a blood witch that we write, which if you like our horror movies, you would love Bloodruth. And oh my God,
It's based on Buffy and Blade, so.
Actually, it's like Buffy. It's 100% like Buffy.
Why would you do something like that? How strange.
Because they didn't announce there was going to be another Buffy series, and I was like, I better write this thing like Buffy so the other little gens in the world can be like, I love Bloodruth. She's like me. Did you go to the Soska Sisters panel? Yep. All they talked about was Buffy. Did they ever work on Buffy? Nah, just aspirations.
Yes.
Follow up. Have you listened to the audiobook Slayers?
No.
The one where literally Cordelia is the vampire slayer.
No.
Tara and Priscilla are lovers. They got James, Juliet, James Leary.
Shut up.
It's on audiobook.
I didn't get
It did, for us fans, it was great, but I guess like it didn't do too well in that world. But it like gives you a backstory to Clem. Spike is a watcher basically now.
Whoa.
There's this little it's a lot of fun, but
I will hunt that down.
it's nice hearing like James and Juliet and James Leary, Chris McCarpenter. It's a different tale, but they wanted to make Cordy a slayer from like basically a different place. Giles, Anthony Stewart Head's in it.
I love him.
And they brought in, I guess he ended up with Olivia, the woman from England that would come and visit him from that. Yeah, they brought her back so you can hear her voice. I love that this has turned into Buffy. But
I think all of us are.
I love your work, but Buffy's great.
Hey, one day, who knows? Maybe we'll even get a little episode of Buffy or be like, let's do a movie.
Yes.
I love Buffy too, but I actually like really curious about your David Cronenberg remake of Rabid.
Thank you.
I'm a huge Cronenberg fan. How much of an influence on body horror was he versus, other directors? Because I'm a huge body horror fan from that to Society, which is I think the best body horror movie of all time.
You're fucking cool.
Society is such a good movie.
If you guys haven't seen Society,
It's amazing.
check it out.
The shunting.
The shunting. I mean, that's what LA is like, right? That happens all the time.
I showed it to my best friend, and he was like, "Why didn't you have me watch that?"
That's the only response after.
Well, the funniest thing is, like, my mom was like, she loved horror, and she realized that we were two little weirdos that also liked horror, and she tried to curve that as much as possible, but she couldn't. So at 9, she showed us Poltergeist, and she watched it with us, and then she explained that it was all fake. But there were certain things that were inappropriate. And David Cronenberg movies were so inappropriate, I didn't even know what they were. But I'm an adventurer, so I remember sneaking Shivers as a kid, but I didn't even know it was David Cronenberg. And I didn't, again, the slugs, the content, much of the movie went, but I was like, whoa! Who is this?
And then later, was it Videodrome the next time we saw him?
I think my next one was The Fly.
Yes.
When I actually, and I know for sure the last one we saw was Dead Ringers, because I cannot stand when one actor plays twins, because they always do a shitty job and they get twice the paycheck. And I think it's insane that twins are the only people who aren't allowed to play themselves. And they're like, oh, well, we just make 2 actors. Jeremy Irons is the exception to the rule. He can play triplets, he can play quadruplets, he can play as many twins as he wants. I love him.
Did you like the remake?
I didn't watch it because I had discussions to go in it, and we actually have a Dead Ringers that we would call the twins with female. It looked like it had nothing to do with Cronenberg, and I love Rachel, but she also often baits with, maybe I'm gay, and I'm like, you're married to Daniel Craig, you're definitely not.
We have a dream, and I know they don't need to come out of retirement, and I know they're very, very rich girls, but we want to make Dead Ringers with the Olsen twins. And
They're great actresses.
And they're not gynecologists, they're proctologists now.
What about the girls, the twins from who played Friends Baby? They were in Us. Yeah.
Oh.
No, not the kid, the little girl.
Yeah.
They were in Us. I don't know if you guys know that.
I know Us, yeah.
I was like, they made good twins, I guess. But.
They would be good to play them as maybe as well. I remember Jen and I being thrown into filmmaking because the Olsen twins were popular at the time, and they're like, there's 2 of you, let's do it. And I know they shied away because they got just such weird stuff, but I was like, girls, come out of retirement. Show everybody what great actress, like Elizabeth Olsen, show what great actresses you are. Scare the shit out of everybody. They're never gonna make a twin joke about you after seeing this, ladies. They're just gonna be like, ah! There's gonna be scenes with you with plastic gloves. I guarantee you, people will be scared of you. Then go back to your billions after you win your awards and your accolades.
I think it would be awesome, like, if you guys see, obviously you're pro-Rex of the Brood.
I love The Brood.
It is, to me, it's told, I mean, it's such a male standpoint because of the divorce that he was going through at the time, and Samantha Egger's character is almost made to be a villain, but I don't look at her as villainous in that, you know? I mean, obviously, she's gonna kill her child, but she doesn't stop, but have you guys thought about doing something like a remake of something like that as from a female standpoint versus the Cronenberg male standpoint?
Wow. A script for The Brood actually came by our way, and it was not good and definitely not feminist. And it was after we'd already done Rabbit, and they're like, do this one. I'm like, did you see mine? And they're like, yeah, we need you for this one. I'm like, you do, but no. But no. Because when we made Rabbit, David was mourning the loss of his wife, and the producers, let's just say they were not familiar with his work or committed to his vision or who he was. And the last thing we wanted was David to come out of his mourning and be like, well, what the fuck is this humiliation? And actually, when the producers brought the script to David, oh God, the first script was so bad. Oh my God. If you can imagine something equal parts sexist, homophobic, and racist, and having nothing to do about transhumanism or sexually transmitted diseases. And I asked them why first of all, I was like, I can't believe you sent that to David, because David told them, you know absolutely nothing about my work. This is Rabbit in title alone. So they Googled his work and came up with our names because David was one of our biggest influences in our work. And then we told them everything that was wrong with the script, and they're like, how do you fix it? I'm like, you throw that away. You throw it away. We don't talk about that ever again. Ever again. No. The only thing, they are like, we want the lead girl's name to be Rose, and I was like, fine. You can have that, but the rest is gone. All of it is gone. And I never answered your question. It's Clive and David Cronenberg that I think influenced our body horror the most. Because there's always kind of I didn't realize that. And also we watched Alien, so we had kind of a sexual violence always that we didn't realize.
What was doing. We didn't know. We didn't quite know what all those shapes were yet.
I have a question. Oh my God, this microphone's not working.
Here.
Okay. There we go. Who's the most famous person in your contacts that you can call right now and they're going to answer?
Darren Lynn Bousman.
Hey.
Because he just texted me like 4 times. Actually, the most famous person in my phone is Slash. And I don't know where he is on tour. So.
To find out.
Who are you gonna call?
See, what you're doing is they're famous though, because to me, Catherine Isabel is the most famous person who I don't know, it is a rock star to me.
She is a rock star, but people that will answer.
Oh.
Because Slash won't answer. I want to put on a good show. I want someone to actually answer. Should we call CM Punk?
Yeah, let's call Phil.
My 12-year-old son loves wrestling and hates CM Punk. So this
His loss, man. His
Let's get
loss.
him on speaker. I'll get my kid on speaker.
Call him up. Everyone, shh. Shh.
Really quickly, who thinks he'll answer? Hands?
You will. I think you will.
Yeah, I know.
What's everybody doing tonight? Anybody gonna hit Fremont and tear it up? Yeah. There you go. Love that. Look for the pink hat. Be out there. How much do you charge for pictures on Fremont with that hat?
60.
600.
Shh.
It's busy. So I guess not CM Punk.
So go Slash.
Have you guys worked with any of the Buffy actors that you love so much?
No. I think they think we're too overzealous.
They're scared of you?
No, I don't think so. You know what? I think it's a good thing we're putting out into the universe because, like, Alexander Aja, who did Hills Have Eyes, he did another movie with his producer and he wouldn't shut the fuck up about Hills Have Eyes the whole time. He's like, it's my favorite movie, it's my favorite movie, it's my favorite movie. And then she was making a remake for The Hills Have Eyes. And they're like, who's the director going to be? And she's like, oh, there's this fucking guy I worked with and it's all he would talk about. Let's hire him. So who knows? Maybe one of you guys will be like, hey.
One of you guys will one day own the IP for Buffy, and you'll be like, you know who it should be? Just Jen, not Sylph. No, she's allowed to come. Which of the two of us is Buffy, and which one's the Buffy bot? That's right, she's got to cosplay as Buffy bot.
I was gonna say Buffy Bot, Buffy.
I just have a thick to me face. I don't know. I'm like, I got like magician's assistant energy.
You do. So we don't have any famous friends who would answer the phone right now.
Wait.
What?
Do you have your phone?
Yeah?
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! It's funny.
Got a feeling.
Who did you relate more to, Faith or Buffy?
You're more of a.
Depends on the season.
Season, well, I guess we'll just say the end of season 3, where Faith flew Lucier to turn.
Hello?
Hi Jen, I'm at this con and they want to know who the most famous person I know is, and I called you because nobody else will pick up, and it's kind of like embarrassed.
Oh, that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing.
Jen,
Are we on with them right now?
yeah, Jen, do you know anything about Buffy? Because this is kind of just a Buffy chat. I feel unprepared.
I feel one day I'm going to be fanning out about Buffy and like Sarah and Rochelle is going to come over. You guys want to hear my Sarah Michelle Gellar story? The closest I ever got? You might not know that before...
How did we sit here for like an hour talking about Buffy? We're just now getting to the Sarah Michelle Gellar.
It's kind of a crazy story. Buffy was having a bad day when I met her, but before I was a director, I did background work, and I was also a body double, and one of the body parts I doubled was that ass. And there was a day that one of my friends called me in, and she's like, I know they didn't put you on the thing, and I know what you do, so I made sure that you're there. I know you're a big Buffy fan. And I was like, oh my God. And she's like, it's for Sarah Michelle Gellar. And I was like, oh my God, that's Buffy. And she's like, there's a couple rules on set. You don't say Buffy, and you don't look at her directly. And I'm like, dude, come on. I'm going to call her Buffy and hug her. And she's like, if you do that, you're never going to be her butt. And I was like, okay.
The pressure's on.
And I wanted to meet her so badly. And she was not having a good time. And she came out of her car. She was tearing a strip off someone on the phone. And she was so upset that I was like, I'm going to meet Buffy another day. And then my friend said, don't call her Buffy! But I didn't get kicked off set. She didn't choose me as her butt, although it was so close. She said my butt was too big for her butt, and no one would ever believe it. But I was like, I have a good butt, though. Just think that your pants have been hiding that back in.
It's like in Freddy vs. Jason when they're like, Katie, go topless, and she's like, no. And so they got a girl with fake boobs, so she takes off her thing for the shower, and it's like, Catherine Isabel? Whoa, where were those hiding?
From a bird's eye view, too. But that's Katie. Hey, we decided we're going to see your tits. Fuck off, you're not. Okay.
Oh, I love her. Now I really want her to take. Thank you. Aww.
Thank you guys.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you, and thank you guys for coming to the Buffy panel. Woo! Make sure you guys go visit them at their table right over there behind this wall.